PC game. The mobile version. We had a good thing, you stupid son of a butch. Netflix. We had everything we needed, and it all ran like clockwork. You could have shut your mouth, done your job, and made as much money as you ever needed. It was perfect. Netflix. But, no, you just had to blow it up. You and your pride and your ego. Trying to figure out how 5 million average looking women are getting rich from OnlyFans, when the internet is full of free videos. The key to success according to rich people versus according to real life. Hard work, money, luck, knowing the right people. She's only 15 years old. Reddit, Spider-Verse fandom. Twitter, what? If poison expires, is it more poisonous or less poisonous? Man, what? Reddit is killing third-party apps and something about API. I don't know what the duck that is, because I just use the official app. The world is a cruel and unjust place. There is no harmony in the universe. The only constant is suffering. Minutes later. Would you look at that? All of the words in your comment are in alphabetical order. Oh my god. Alphabet order bot. French mother duckers adding random letters to their words so that the pronunciation is as far from the lettering as possible. Realizing that my eyeballs are balls and that there are balls in my face 24 hours a day. What is your favorite season? Me. Autumn. Sick. Winter. Freezing to doubt. Spring. Allergies. Summer. Literally burning. Managers when productivity jumps by 60% on June 12th. Confused screaming. Americans explaining to Brits how 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, isn't heat, while mostly living in detached houses built of wood, sitting in their air conditioning all day. Hey little man, how's it going? Jesus ducking Christ. Millions of angels watching you jack off for the 4th time today, and it's not even noon. Discord, Twitch, making horrible changes that nobody asked for. Can't believe the same studio made both of these movies. Ain't no way. Starfield will let you fully customize your ship. Millions of ships around the world. Third-party Reddit apps thanking for our support. Me who had absolutely no clue were third-party Reddit apps. Game developers. Me who pirated their games. A good review. Me cooking. My wife's cooking. My mom's cooking. Grandma's cooking. Gordon Ramsay's cooking. That one time my father cooking with random things he found in the fridge. When you make a valid point about how Mojang is a lazy development team on r/Minecraft and all people say is be grateful, and there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. Me after realizing that corporations are slowly making the planet uninhabitable because of pollution, and that I'm powerless to do anything about it. If a scene involves an actor to snort coke when, what substance are they actually snorting? Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. When it's been a suspiciously long time since you've been rickrolled. Quiet quitting. Working like they do everywhere else. This ducker is ace at his job. People who put the Bible in the fiction section. People who put math books in the horror section. When you waste dozens of square kilometers of valuable land and millions of gallons of fresh water every year, just so a bunch of rich assholes can play the most boring sport ever invented. Me and my job's break area. Legit sign in the room. Don't quit, you're here for a reason. Because you have nowhere else to turn. And have bills to pay. I'm the dumbest man alive. If the hero kills the villain, they're just as bad as the villain. You're clearly dumber. When your public relations department goes all out for a product release. Make your mobile app a buggy mess. Sell part of your company to Tencent. Lock your API behind a massive paywall. Join our CEO to discuss the API. An AMA Friday, June 9th about the latest API updates, like accessibility, mod bots, and third-party mod tools. Game developers, when the level design manager wants to move a doorway 3 feet to the left. So now they have to spend 30 minutes moving the verts, 5 hours importing the geometry, half a day to set up a light map farm and another half day to run the light maps for the doorway's new position. Neuralink is approved by FDA for human testing. It's probably gonna have ads. CinemaSins thinking about the most pointless movie details and considering them as sins. $60 game from a AAA company. Random indie game that cost less than a cup of coffee. The multiverse concept is based on infinite possibilities. So why are there so many this happens in every universe moments in multiverse stories? POV. You own a gaming laptop. Legion. When you cram first at the urge, and now have to wait for everyone else to finish. Me realizing I'm one of the greatest superhero cause I have Batman's superpowers and Spider-Man's money. When you work as a cashier and some guy buys Pringles, sponges, and rubber gloves. US football chants. They love me. European football chants. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Me and the boys on Oppenheimer release date. 5 tickets to Barbie please. Hyper-masculine men. I'm going to eat like our primitive ancestors. Anthropologists. So you're going to mostly eat plant-based food with meat on occasion? Hyper-masculine men. Anthropologists. So you're going to mostly eat plant-based food with meat on occasion, right? 6-year-old me who wanted to grow up. 16-year-old me who wants to go back. You may be an OG, but you ain't the OGest if you've never seen this. Mater's Tall Tales. My brain during bus journey. My brain during train journey. Me in winter. I'm dying of hypothermia. Me in summer. I'm dying of heat stroke. Me. I'm fine with getting old. Nerf guns. Releases Halo themed Nerf guns. Me. I wish I was young. Or Lata's political motherfuckers, when I lock them in a steel room and force them to explain the political meaning behind the video of a Braixen getting face ducked by a Charizard. When the flight is full, it means it's full. Airline companies. That sign won't stop me, because I can't read. Me watching a space documentary from 2017 that says humans will have bases on Mars by 2020. New York, we get all the smoke from the wildfires. This is horrifying. Meanwhile Canada. This is fine. Where do rainbows go when they're bad? I have no idea. Prism. Really? It's a light sentence. You're watching the last episode of your favorite TV show. There's the final boss fight. It looks amazing. They use the intro music in the background. POV. Your American friend calls football soccer in UK. Me after finding a long hair in my studio apartment, where no other life form has entered in the last 7 years. Real life, the 7th of June 2023. Blade Runner 2049. Millionaire flexing a $700,000 watch. My $5 watch that can also tell the time. Me, after repeated attempts to play games, only to repeatedly find that video games no longer bring me the pleasure they did as a child, and that it's actually a challenge to play one for at least 30 minutes. Nobody. Oil companies during June. Netflix. We will finally crack down on people sharing passwords. Netflix. We will do this by limiting their amount of locations. Netflix. This will force more people to buy subscriptions and make us so much money. Sony. Wanna see me do a masterpiece? Sony. Wanna see me do it again? Redditors. They're banning third-party apps. We got a protest. Me who uses the normal app. Oh no. Anyway. Me who can't speak English while trying to speak thoroughly in an interview. Expect. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Canada literally in fire. New York in smoke. Guitar people when you have a $70 Chinese guitar. Violinists when yours isn't at least a $7,000 Italian bargain piece. Piano players when it's cheaper than a car. Ukulele players seeing a $20 ukulele. When you have natural straight hair. When you have natural curly hair. I'm so glad I grew up with this and not whatever this is. When companies change their logo to a rainbow for Pride Month. Impressive. Very nice. Now let's see their logo in the Middle East. When you get a little curious and you find out most of the pirating torrent uploaders live in some place like this. Increased chime rate. Expensive leaving. Inflation. New Yorker. Canada's wildfire. Video games. Me studying for the finals. Reddit admins. Let's change Reddit's API pricing. 6,600 subreddit went offline and site crashed. Me. Wow dad, this mango is amazing. Dad, the next day. Me in person. Me in a photo. POV. You're finally taller than your dad. I see no god up here. Other than me. My refrigerator. Did you actually expect that or work? Kinda. My bro case closing and reopening the fridge at 3 AM waiting for a 5-star meal to appear. Did you know? In order to play the role of an insane and mentally depressed person in the movie Joker, Joaquin Phoenix played Counter-Strike with a controller. Take humans to Mars. Bringing Mars to humans. When you hear the nurse say "Who are you?" to the doctor after they finish your portrait exam. New York City today. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Streaming services treating animation like shit. Mischievous laugh. Indie creators making better shows and getting more views. Chainsaw revving sounds. Me. Nice to meet you. Person with literally had sex before. Me. Popcorn is the guyest snack because you're eating busted nuts, man. What? Unsupervised children exist. Social media platforms allow us to introduce ourselves. Android nerdface. Apple nerdface. Windows nerdface. Bezos addressing the CEO convention attendees. You let one worker stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little paws outnumber us 100 to 1, and if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about money, it's about keeping those workers in line. Farm in other games. Farm in Minecraft. Me. Has a stupid song in my head. Also me. What if somebody reads my mind? French, Russians, Turks, talking in their native language, even when they perfectly know that no team member speaks it. Who owns a Nirvana shirt? Who actually listens to Nirvana? 8-year-old me after watching a documentary on the Discovery Channel. Sometimes I use words I don't understand so I can sound more photosynthesis. Other versions of Batman. Batman. I'm a hero. I stop the bad guys. Police. No. You are a vigilante. You need to be stopped. Adam West Batman. Batman. Call me on the bat phone when you need me. Police. Yes. $100 worth of cat toys. Old M&M from under the couch. Hey, do you guys want to work on the school project with me? I have gum. You are fabulous enough to make guys question their sexuality. I'm ugly enough to make girls question their sexuality. We are not the same. Is it the weekend yet? Asked Pooh. Nah, it's only Thursday, said Piglet. Duck, said Pooh. Harry, listen to me. If we isn't addictive, why do you smoke it every day? Shut up. The 14-year-old on Rocket League telling me he's ducked my mom. Telling him she's been a corpse for years. Watching a video on Instagram. Says wait for it. I'm constantly eating. I almost never go outside. I never work out. Why am I gaining weight? I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of weebs suddenly went outside. Just a few friends coming over, no need to go all out. Dat, more. Yet another promising young actress who wasted her life on drugs and alcohol. Mr. Beast, the only way you can watch this video is by buying a Feastables product in the next 30 days. Europe. Me who just won 17 euros in the lottery, my girlfriend in awe, the 300 euros spent on it. When you text your crush hello there, and she responds General Kenobi, story mission unlocked, Slex. The duality of man. Me realizing that all the bad things happening in my life is just a canon event and is necessary for character development. Your corporate overlords, when you think a 2-day bulk out will change anything. When the Amazon driver has been 3 stops away for over an hour. Interesting. Client, can you sculpt a little girl sitting on the well in front of the man? Sculptor, consider it done. Christopher Nolan when Warner Brothers let him use a Nook for a penhema. The cameraman watching Nolan drop the nuke. When that feeling of needing to take a shot goes away when you're finally in the bathroom. Vampires back then. Fear me, I'll gonna drink your blood. Vampires now. Jurassic Park turns 30 years old today when you realize that the CGI from a movie over a quarter of a century ago is better than a lot of the CGI today. Girls, my makeup is so expensive, I have to work overtime to pay for it. Boys, top 10 war chimes to commit for a gaming PC. I'm dating anorexic girls to spend less on dinner dates. Impressive, your parents must be very proud. Oh look, it is an invitation to play PlayStation. What could go wrong? YouTube loading my video. YouTube loading the ad. Too many potheads driving on our roads. What do? Criminalize it. More cops. Confuse them so they'll have to stop to think. This is a sign that you shouldn't drive high. me smushing a tiny ant with toilet paper and then flushing it down the toilet. This is my house. I have to defend it. This is an aerial view of San Francisco from 7,200 feet. This is a Times New Roman view of San Francisco from 7,200 feet. The relief you feel when you realize the weird house noises are ghosts and not shut you can't afford to fix. Bro, you're finally awake. Cupid. Genshin Impact. War in Ukraine. What are you talking about? Dipping sauce. Come on. We need to get ready for Summerween. Me sleeping hungry just to prove my family that I'm angry. OnlyFans mother duckers when they discover the hub. Parents picking what instrument to force their kids to play. Piano. Violin. We got to get the duck out of here. Canada has finally struck back. Don't tell me they deployed the Mexico filter. I juice meo. The first mother ducker to say may the revenge of the 5th is getting wicked. I wish all people who don't care about others' choice of phone a very pleasant evening. Hawks when they hear their screech dubbed over footage of a bald eagle. The duality of man. This one sparks joy. This one does not spark joy. UK spends millions on coronation ceremony. Average UK citizen barely able to make ends meet. Good for them. Me when I'm helping someone with their computer and they start typing in their password.